The second we don't know an answer to something, we look it up, right? It's literally embedded into our culture. If I could give you a suggestion, I know we're in front of people right now. The one suggestion I would give you is to give yourself a little more credit. Struggling is when you just don't show up to work anymore and you quit, right? So you're showing up every day. That alone should give you confidence, because I just got a text message from one of my other dealers, and this was, let's see. $928. Did blank blank call out to you, Ant? He did not. He's not here. No worries. Another guy just quit, right? Didn't show up. So you're ahead of that guy. And that guy thought he was doing a nice job. But in reality, he wasn't doing enough. You're doing enough because you're here. So I think a lot of times we do this thing where a lot of times I'll hear from salespeople, I always get off to a slow start. Or I can never wake up early enough to go to the gym before work. Or this always happens to me. It's like we place these labels on ourselves, and they start to become self-fulfilling prophecies sometimes. I struggle at just about everything. I don't think you struggle at just about. You didn't struggle showing up to training today, right? No. And 99% of salespeople in the car business aren't training right now. So you're ahead of them, right? Did you show up to work this morning?
Yeah.
What about yesterday?
Yep.
Day before?
I was off that day, but no.
Day before that?
Yeah.
You don't work your day off? No, I'm just kidding. No. But, so give yourself a little bit more credit. At the end of the day, the job, some parts of it are simple, not easy. There is a lot to learn, but if you just dummy it down for yourself a little bit, in a good way, simplify it, your number one job is to get them to like you, get them to like the vehicle, and get them to be excited about the possibility of leaving with today. Don't overcomplicate it for yourself. You have managers, you have support, right? We've all been where you've been, and just give yourself a little bit more credit. The confidence will come just by doing it. You know, you've been here for 2 months in the car business?
Yeah, barely.
You shouldn't be overly confident right now. Trust me. I wasn't overly confident for a while. Now, you have more resources and support than I had when I was in your position. And I think you're further along than I was 2 months in the business. And I'm not saying that I'm the standard to be compared to, but I'm comparing you to me just based on my experience. So give yourself a little bit more credit. No one here did any better than you did 2 months in the business. So you're not behind. You just got to have a little more confidence. And at the end of the day, no customer is going to take off and run away from you on the lot, and none of your managers are going to come to help you. No customer is going to scream in your face, and nobody's going to have your back. Like it's not that big of a deal, man. You know, don't overcomplicate it. Don't get so worked up. You know, I feel like a lot of times, and I'll end with this. I don't want you to feel like I'm just speaking to you, but I really mean this. A lot of times I feel like we want to do well so bad that it causes us to make mistakes where otherwise we wouldn't. It's like we actually really want to do such a great job that it causes us sometimes to miss the mark on the basic stuff. You'll be fine.
That kills the deal a lot when you try too hard.
Doesn't it?
Can tell, yeah.
Customer can tell, right? And use being new to your advantage. I was the new guy until I was a manager, right? Who cares? Right, what's the difference, right? So leverage that. How old are you? 22, something like that?
Yeah, 21.
All right, 21, 22. Let's be honest. You don't look too threatening to the customer, right? When they look at you, they don't see 30-year car sales vet who's looking to, pull the wool over their eyes. Use that to your advantage, right? Use that to your advantage. Hey, guys, I'm new here. I have a great team of managers and salespeople that are here to support me. My number one job is to make sure that I'm here to work my hardest for you, help you find a vehicle that you can see yourself driving every day. And if you do find that vehicle, we'll make the numbers work for you. But I am new here, so please take it easy on me. They're going to take it easy on you, right? Use that to your advantage, all right?
Get used to saying second.
What do you think they'd rather have, right, a customer? Someone who's new, who's positive, full of energy in life, who doesn't know the answer but is happy to go and find it out for them, or a seasoned vet who knows everything but makes them feel like shit when they're here?
Exactly. No, look at it,
Right? I mean, think about it, right? Like, do you really think you're their worst nightmare coming in to buy a car? Right? Chances are, I would bet everyone's income in here, they've dealt with a salesperson in the past, either buying a car or buying anything, that offer them much less of an experience than you can offer them right now. That's a fact. So trust me, you're going to be a breath of fresh air for them. But be confident with that, right? Be confident. Yeah, you're the new guy. I'm learning. Hey, listen, we're learning together. You and the customer, we're going to learn together, right? So use it to your advantage. Trust me, they also feel as if they have more control over the decision and over the experience because you are new. So you're not a threat to them, right? They don't want to feel threatened. They don't want to feel pushed, right? They don't want to feel like somebody's trying to pull a fast one on them. And you could tell them straight up, listen, I'm so new, I don't even know how to do that if I wanted to, right? It's like, I use it all the time. Every day of the week, I'm in a different store. I don't know all the makes, models, trims, this, that, of all these different vehicles. So if I'm working with a customer, either, kind of checking them into the dealership to qualify them, and they ask me a question, I say, believe it or not, I'm actually new to this store. Let me find out for you, and I'll get you that answer. I have no other, what else am I going to say? Right? That's all I could say, right? So that's all you could say. And in today's day and age, and we'll move on from this point, think about it when you're on the lot too, right? I remember when I came up in the business, using the window sticker was like taboo. It was like cheating. Not for me. I went right to that window sticker. That's what it's there for, right? And in today's day and age, the age of Google, the second we don't know an answer to something, we look it up, right? It's literally embedded into our culture. So it's even more normal and less taboo than it was in the past. So if you don't know the answer, right? Like, let's say hypothetically, they wanted to know the miles per gallon on a particular vehicle, and you didn't know. And let's say this is the car and the window sticker's right here. One way of doing it, if you're nervous about it and afraid to use it, you're going to be like, miles per gallon, I think it's 30-something, something like that. Or I would say, you know what, there's so many make, models, and trims on this particular vehicle. Yep, miles per gallon, 36 miles on the highway. Who cares? Now I set precedent that anytime I need to know something, we're going here. And that becomes normal. But if I act like I'm avoiding it like the plague, and I do have to look at it, they're like, oh, he's cheating, right? He must not know. Yeah. There's so many make, models, and trims, I want to make sure I get you the right answer, and I look right on that window sticker. So give yourself more credit, all right? Next time I come back, you're no longer going to be the new guy, you're going to be the veteran, all right?